Hey everyone, it's Lisa and today is Friday. Happy Friday and happy Halloween. Halloween is probably not my favorite holiday. I just am not as into it as most people are, but my kids love it, so you know, and everybody else does, but I'm never one to really. I think John and I dressed up, it was right after we got engaged, and of course that's the last time that I've dressed up. But today I figured I would take out my Alexander McQueen scarf and I could get by with that. And I am it's going to be kind of a lame video today because I ordered some things this week that haven't gotten here. I ordered some stuff from Forever 21, but it was mostly for Brooke. I ordered a couple of faux fur jackets. Let me get them and just show them to you real quick right now because I didn't want to just make a big deal out of them because they're not very nice. I think if Brooke didn't like them, I would probably return them, but she likes them, so I figure they weren't really expensive, but really for the money, I think they should be nicer. All over the place. Anyway, this is one, she likes this one the most, and because it looks kind of, she's like me, we both love 60s type stuff, and this one was $44.80, but it's just, I don't know, they're probably okay for that. And then this one, I've been wanting a black one, and I knew she would wear black a lot. This one was $54.80, and it's just a plain black. So I might end up wearing them some, but they're mostly for her. That is pretty much it for, I don't think I got any more clothes this week. I did order some stuff from H&M, but it hadn't gotten here yet. It takes forever for H&M. Then a couple of things that happened this week is, one, I got my hair done, and I went to the lady that I went to last time that used the Olaplex. I found her by just Googling Olaplex Wilmington, and she was the only one that came up. Well, I went to her, and really, I almost felt sorry for her because I think I was just so much more than she had bargained for. She was used to someone who probably had healthy hair or older ladies that didn't do a lot or anything, and I felt like I just felt like she probably did not have a good time doing my hair. So the next time I got a little bit smarter and I went on the Olaplex website and put my zip code in, and when I did, a salon Harbor Club here in town came up, and I knew that one of the guys I used to go to a long time ago, Pat, was working there. So I had his, we used to text back and forth, so I texted him and I ended up setting an appointment up with him, asked him about the Olaplex, and he had been using it, and so I went to him this week, and he did a great job. He did like all over highlights just this one time because my key goal was to get a lot of that orangey tone out. I want my hair to have a warm tone because I feel like it goes with my skin tone the best. I feel like platinum, and an all over blonde, no dimension, just does not go with my skin tone. But I knew that in the beginning he was probably going to have to highlight my hair all over, and that's why it was so important for me to find somebody to use Olaplex. And it's not that I wasn't happy with Kate, she couldn't use Olaplex at Ulta, and she had to use Redken color, and I just don't think he uses Wella color. And several of you told me to find a Wella salon, so it just worked out perfectly. And so I am not going to wear my hair down today, I'm going to wear it up, but I wanted to just be able to show you, this is just wash and dry. And I did pick up some products while I was there, which you know how I am. But they sell Moroccan oil there, and so I had already planned on probably picking up something from Moroccan oil. But what he suggested that I use is the Pureology. This is the Strength Cure shampoo for micro scar, damaged hair, color treated hair. So this, I'm all about the rebuilding of my hair. I didn't get it cut any this time, but I scheduled a cut for next time. And though I want my hair to grow long again, and when I say long, I mean like probably this length, I am going to keep trimming it until I get to a full head of healthy hair. And the front of my hair is still not healthy. The back is just like a child's hair. It is so healthy and nice feeling, but the front is still damaged. So I bought this, and then I bought I've got the box, the pot of it's in the shower because I used it last night. But instead of buying just the conditioner, I went ahead and bought the balm, because I don't wash my hair every day anyway, and I would rather just go ahead and use the mask instead of just a plain conditioner. So I bought these two, and they weren't cheap. This was $50, which all masks are usually pretty expensive, and then this was $27. And this stuff is so concentrated, it'll probably last me forever. But I am still going to do that hair video, and I'm going to show you what I have been using that I know tried and true that I love, because it is just a handful of products, because I finally got smart and and I recommend that you do this if you get to a spot with your hair or your makeup or your skincare where you don't like it and you just keep on trying new things and you just can't like it. Go back to square one. I mean, go back to the just basics, the minimal things you can use, and then build on that, and go back to your old favorites. And then, because sometimes I think we just, especially with skincare, you can just start putting on so many things, and hair too, that it just doesn't work well because you're just trying too many things. So that's what I did, is I kind of went back to some old basics with my hair, and they've been working really well. And last night I didn't use any heat on it, I didn't flat iron it, and I didn't Velcro roll it. So that's why it doesn't look as bouncy and shiny and everything as it has been. But I knew I was probably going to put it up today. It's going to be a long day. I am going to a Halloween party for Will's class. So that's why I didn't want to put lashes on. I'm going to put my hair back, and I'm not as dressed up and everything, but I wanted to leave it down just long enough to show you, because it is just so soft. And I mean, this is like with nothing done to it, but just dried out real quick. So, and then the other thing that Pat said he loved was this Wella Luxe oil. And my friend Marlene in Canada sent me the shampoo that goes with this, and the like leave-in spray type stuff. This is actually the oil. Like, I needed another oil. But he said that he really liked it, and he thought it was real similar to the shoe oil. And I'm getting to the bottom of I've only got about that much left of my Shoe Yumira oil. So I decided to go ahead and give this a try, and I love it. It's thick like the shoe oil, and it smells so good. And I'm probably going to be itching the whole time, because in a little bit I'll go into my skin, my face. But anyway, it's Reconstructive Elixir for keratin protection. It's a combination of several different oils. I think I saw argan oil, camellia oil, almond oil, just a bunch of them. There's that olea oil or whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. All the good oils are in this. And so far, I really like it. I've used it only once on my hair, wet, but I've used it on my hair dry, several times, and I love it, and it smells so good. So far, I don't regret any of that. And then the styling product that I bought is this. It's the Moroccan Oil Hydrating Styling Cream for all types of hair. Enhances manageability. And this I used in place of my Kerastase Thermique, or any of my PhD, my Perfect Hair Day. This is what I used in place of it, and so far so good. But I really can't report too much on these items just because I haven't used them that much. And then this is the biggest thing I got. It is the Olaplex number 3. And this is the take-home product that goes with what he does in the salon. So the first part of Olaplex, it reconstructs your hair. It rebonds your hair. It makes it stronger while you are getting highlights or color. And they literally just pour it in your whatever they're putting on your hair, and it causes sometimes for your whatever they're doing to take longer, but it's worth it. And then they have this method that they use where they have to rinse it out, not shampoo it, but rinse it out, and then put step 2 in it and let it sit in for X amount of minutes, and then go through that process. And then I got the glaze and everything else. And then this is my take home that I bought. It was $30, and you use it once a week to strengthen damaged hair, or use as a pre-treatment to any chemical service. And you rinse hair thoroughly and towel dry. Don't shampoo. He said just rinse your hair thoroughly and towel dry. Apply a generous amount from roots to ends. Comb through once. Leave on for a minimum of 7 minutes. For damaged hair, repeat without rinsing. So excited to get this. The last lady I went to, see, she didn't even have this, and so I'm curious to see how much better this makes it. But even John, he's convinced Brooke that she needs to go get it in her hair, even though she doesn't get her hair bleached. I just want her to get the Olaplex put in there because it has helped my hair so much. It's just made it so much smoother, bouncier, and it's like brought back a lot of the curl. I don't know, I mean, you can see like my hair's wanting to curl again. It's just brought back so much life to my hair. So, and the next time I told him I didn't even want to get highlights every time. I want to kind of get back to that more rooty, warm rooty look, just no orange. And so that is my goal. So there's that. Okay, this is something I ordered from Amazon. I've got some real winners and then some things this week out of this little bit of stuff that I've got. But Lisa in Canada a while ago, probably 6 months ago or so, sent me a gift package, and in it she sent me this, which is the Lawless Sugar Coconut Extraordinary Whipped Sugar Scrub, Exfoliate and Moisturize. Little did I know I was going to be hooked for life. No other scrub comes close to this, and it is expensive. Even on Amazon, I believe this container was 30 some dollars, and I put it off until I used the last little bit, and I thought, you know, I spend money on everything else. As much as I enjoy this, I'm going to get it. So I got one for me, and I got one to put in Nadine's box that I just sent her, which, by the way, I will put at the end of this video. I was packing my friend Nadine a box of stuff to send her, and as soon as I started packing it last night, Sassy got in the box. And speaking of Sassy, can you guys see her beating on the back door? I need to go let her in. She always, when I let her in, she always goes meow, like, you know, she's so freaked out. And I was like, you're the one that wanted to go out. Anyway, so I'll put some pictures at the end of this video of Sassy in that box. And John was ready to go ahead and weigh it and put the label on it for me so I could get it, you know, with all my postage to go out. And I said, I can't get her out. She was just so precious in there. So finally, Bubba went over and did that thing where he starts giving her a bath, and it ends up being just a smackdown. He got her out of it. And so anyway, that was so cute. But I got one for Nadine and I, and this is the Sugar Coconut, and it's hard to even describe how good this is. First of all, it's very thick. It's not oily the way most of them are, where it's like slushy. It's very thick, and what you have to do is kind of emulsify it in your hands, and when you put it on, it just stays on. You do not have to put on lotion when you get out of the shower. It will stay on your body, and it smells so good. Brooke loves when I use this in the shower because I make the whole house smell so good. Yet you're not all greasy feeling, and you don't feel like you're gonna ruin your sheets, or I don't know if I try to put on skinny jeans after I did this, but it's not gross feeling at all. It just leaves a very smooth, hydrated feel, and you've scrubbed so really good. And I haven't, and there's several other like scents or whatever, you know, variations of it. And if you've tried another one, let me know if there's any other scents that you like. But I stuck with that one because I know how much I like it. Okay, another thing that I ordered from Amazon, Nadine asked me had I ordered the LORAC Pro Mega Palette, that she had ordered it off of Amazon. So this might have even been last week. And it took a while for them. They had to change the date. It wasn't a Prime, but I was just happy to get it. And so I got it this week, and I can say without a doubt, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a must-have because I don't think any makeup is really that much of a must-have. I don't want anybody to feel like they need to go get something, if you know, but this is very nice. I have used it, I think, 3 to 4 times, and it's the typical LORAC Pro Palette where there is a lot of, I wouldn't really say fallout as long as you knock off your brush, but I think Brianna said one time it kicks up a lot of dust, and it does kick up a lot of dust. Like as soon as you touch a color, it does kind of break open, but I've found that the more I use the color, the better that gets. But it really has some beautiful, just all kinds of tones that you can just go anywhere with your eye makeup. And of course I used it today, and I got a little bit darker than I wanted to today. I think I used this Granite, and it was a lot darker than I anticipated, but that's why I didn't put lashes on, and I just put on gloss because I didn't want to be too crazy. But and just this really pretty, somewhat of a winner. Kelly, that owns Oliver, she was asking me about different makeup. She doesn't wear a lot of makeup. She wears some makeup, but she's younger than I am. She's in her 30s, and she's just getting to the point where she wants to start wearing more makeup. And I was telling her about that. I thought the Laura Mercier would be good, and I said, but make sure you get the MAC Fix Plus so you can, because I knew she didn't want a powdery makeup look. And so she ended up getting it in Charleston, I think, when she went to a wedding, and they sold her this, which is the Mario Badescu Skincare Facial Spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water for all skin types. And let's see, use it to set makeup, soothe your skin, dehydrated conditions. It's kind of like MAC Fix Plus, but I believe I bought this at Ulta because she said she loved it so much. I believe it was like $8. And I have been using it all week, and I love it. I've even been using it when I get out of the shower, like to just soothe my face after I use the Clarisonic, and I really like it. It definitely has the rose scent, rose water scent, but it kind of reminds me of that Fix Plus I had one time that had the rose scent. So give this a try, because even if you don't like it, it's worth a shot for that much money. And the spray bottle is real nice, because I thought if I don't like the spray bottle, I'll just pour it in the MAC Fix Plus one, but I do. I remember when Fix Plus came in a bottle like this, I think I even liked it better. It's a real fine mist, and so this is one of my definite winners of the week. That and this. The other stuff I haven't really used enough to know. Okay, then I placed a Sephora order. Sherry Curry was sweet enough to share her employer discount with me, so thank you so much, Sherry. And I'll put her channel down below. You guys know who I'm talking about. And so I bought a few things that I had been wanting, and this is one. This was just like a repurchase that I have purchased many times, and it is the Laura Mercier Buff Eye Basics. This has to be, I'll always have this no matter what. I'm just running out of it, but it's just an eye primer, and it's literally this color, and it has a little bit of a, not really a sheen, but it's not matte, and it's not powdery, and I can put this on my eyelids and pop just a blush or a bronzer in the crease and go, and it looks really pretty. And this is a really good base for if I ever use Bare Minerals Pebble or Bare Skin or any of those. The loose minerals stick to this really well. So this is one of my favorite eye bases, so I remember. And then I've been wanting to try this again. So many people like this, and the last time I tried it, I got the wrong color. I got a really dark color. And so this time I got the B50 Beige, and it is the Touche Eclat YSL Foundation. And I just got this package yesterday, so I just used this today, and it is kind of light. I'll let you guys see what you think. Now, today's probably not a real good day to judge my skin, because I'll get into that in a minute when I talk about my IPL and stuff like that. So I did, instead of putting this on with my brush like I typically would, I put it on with a beauty blender. And so I'm not sure about it, but just don't know about it yet. So, but I do love the finish of it, and the coverage of it is beautiful. I'm just not sure about the tone and everything, but I'll let you know how I feel about that. I'm still loving the Givenchy Tint Couture. Love those. Every time I ever wear those, YSL Blush. This was a weak moment. I don't even know how I even thought of ordering this. I must have just seen it at the bottom of the page or something. But it's the Blush Volupte Heart of Light Powder Blush in 3. And of course it comes in the beautiful packaging. And I have used it twice. Not really. I've used it today, but I put it on last night too when I was playing with my makeup before I got in the shower. And the color is gorgeous. It's that raspberry blue pink that I love, kind of like the Dior one I got, but it has very little pigment, which is not typical for a YSL blush. I had to take my Real Techniques blush brush and almost rub it in to get just the blush that you see today, and I even took the blush in further to try to brighten my face after I felt like the foundation was kind of flat. So I don't know, I wouldn't recommend this really. It's beautiful, it's pretty, but I mean, there are many MAC blushes and Milani blushes that I think are prettier than this. I was kind of disappointed. Okay, is that it? Is that all? Okay, the main thing that I got this week that I'm excited to show you, and I've been waiting for this to come in since I bought the sweater, and it is this. And it is the Skull Cashmere, or Cashmere. I can never say that without thinking of my mom. Cashmere. It's the Jack Infinity Scarf, ivory and heather gray, and it's just like my sweater. And it's got the, I guess Jack is his name, and he's got his Ray-Bans on. I love that. That makes him so much better. And it is a Cashmere Infinity Scarf. And I just got it yesterday, and it is so beautiful. And I was going to wear it today, but I don't know if it's going to be 70 here today. And I was a little worried I might get hot and, you know, but gorgeous. I am just so excited about this, and it's going to look so good. I like these over like your leather jacket or something like that. I mean, of course you can wear it like the one. This is my McQueen scarf, and see, this one is more like chiffon. This one I don't feel like it looks as good when I wear it like with a jacket or something, because I feel like it's more of an accessory, like clothes, like a blouse. Whereas this one, I feel like I will wear more for warmth and just, I don't know, I just feel like it's going to look so good with my black leather jackets, and you guys know how much I wear those. And it is kind of pricey, but it was, this one I think was at least, I think 150 more, and I think that one you would wear so much more. And I think this one is just so much of a softer look. I might wear this one more than I do this one. So this one was $231, which, you know, that's cashmere. So anyway, that is my winner of the week. And there's my Sephora thing. Better keep that. I might have to, I don't know if I'll take that blush back or not. I'm gonna think about it. It's, sometimes Brooke likes the ones that aren't quite as pigmented, but anyway. So love that, and I know that they have a few more. I'm not sure, but I will put the link down below for Oliver's website. And so I'm going to do a quick, you've already pretty much seen my outfit of the day, but I'll do an all the way, my shoes and everything, because this is the first time I've worn these shoes. I'll be right back. Okay, this I was excited to get to wear because it's been kind of hot. Today, I think the high is 70, so I figure I could do it, and I figured it would be something good to wear to the school function, something comfortable. It's the Joie little sweatshirt type thing that I got from Oliver, and it has the hem that goes like that. So really you could even, I've got leggings, my Zella leggings on, but if you wanted to wear it like kind of as a dress with thick tights and heels, I think you could, especially you young girls. And then my boots are my Fry motorcycle boots that I got this summer. Here, let me do my blanket backdrop here. They have the buckles in the back. They're real similar to my other harness boots, just a little bit different. And I feel like they're going to be just as comfortable. Bubba's going to get my seat. But so just a real comfortable outfit. And I'll leave the light on. I don't know if you'll be able to see my skin any closer. And to be honest with you, you couldn't, anything I'm going to tell you about, you couldn't tell anyway. But my IPL has been wonderful. My skin is, it is so clear, and so much stuff has gone away. The only thing is I have one spot where I started using my Retin-A. She said I could start using it on Sunday, so I did. I could not wait to start using it. And I have one spot that probably wasn't quite ready. It was one of those deep pigmented spots right here, and it is, I've been putting that Paw Paw ointment from Australia on it. And I didn't use Retin-A last night because my skin has just been peeling and peeling. And I'm not talking about like flaky dry skin peeling. Those of you that use Retin-A will know how it's when you peel, it's almost like it just, this top layer just dissolves. And when you try to put your makeup on or do anything, it's just like coming apart, you know, the whole top layer of skin. And so that was one of my problems with my makeup this morning, is my skin is just peeling like crazy. And I am going to, I had this on my wrist so I would not forget it, but I'm going to put my hair up right now This is why I wear my hair up so much. Is because it's so easy, and now that it's the color is better, I can do it. I just try to do it back like that. Then I love these little thin hair rubber bands. And I know people tease it and do all that kind of stuff, but usually what I do is just put it back and then pull it up a little bit. Oh, and I'm going to tell you about my earrings too, because they're one of my favorites of the week. Okay, so now you can see my skin a little bit better. And so that's been going on, but you know, she said I would get my final results after about 2 weeks. I think I'm going to be so pleased. My skin is so clear now and so free of redness. It's so much lighter than the rest of my body. And I am still working on my neck and chest with the hydroquinone, and it is, I mean, you can see it's doing fabulous too. It's like fading, so I think I'm going to really like the results with that too. And I get that done in, it's probably going to be about, I think about 2 weeks, because it was 4 weeks from my last appointment. So that's my progress on that so far. 2 thumbs up. Love it. You all the great things about it. And then another thing, my eyebrows, I put in my video, my last video, that Brooke and I were going to get our eyebrows done. And so we did, and we went to another girl that we usually go to Kristen, and we ended up going to another girl at Ulta at the Benefit Brow Bar. And she did Brooke's first, and it was, we had not really discussed it, but she started, you know, getting out the wax, and Brooke's eyes got that big, and I said, you know, Brooke, go ahead and try it, you know. So I talked Brooke into trying it, and her eyes just watered. I mean, she hated it. She said it was not worth it. So then I ended up getting mine done, because at that point I had not started my Retin-A, and I thought, well, I'll go ahead and just get it done, just because I have this opportunity, and you know, it's going to be a long time before I'm off Retin-A again. That night I looked at Brooke, and her brow all around where she got waxed was really still red, and mine wasn't. And so that alarmed me a little bit, but I thought maybe it's because it's the first time she's ever had it done. Well, the next night, the next morning, I think Monday morning, she had bumps like right there around her brow, and I felt so sorry for her, because, you know, 14-year-olds don't want bumps on their face, and they were itchy bumps. And I said, oh gosh, you know, you must be having a reaction to the, you know, the waxing. And so she was even more upset about having that done and everything, but she does love her brows. And so I can't remember what, oh, we just put mineral powder on it, and I said, well, it'll probably go away, and she ended up taking an allergy pill, yada yada. So that night I was sitting there at the computer, and I noticed my brow started itching. Sure enough, that night my whole brow broke out in like a rash. And so we ended up, both of us that night, taking Benadryl and putting, I think, hydrocortisone cream, and it went away. So I have just had, that's one of the reasons I haven't seen you this week. My skin has just been peeling, you know, bumps everywhere, and just, I've been getting ready for Halloween. Will is going to be Shaggy off of Scooby-Doo, and Brooke is going to be Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. So we've been ordering all the stuff that goes with that, and so we'll have a good time tonight, and go trick-or-treat, and go to my mom's house, and probably my brother's house, do some stuff like that. So I hope that I haven't missed anything. I would have to say the winners of the week would be my scarf, my cuddly scrub, the spray. I don't know about my hair products yet, except for the Olaplex, and you can go on their website and Google who uses it in your zip code, because I recommend it. And I almost forgot and stuff like that. So my earrings, I don't know if you guys can see them. I've been wearing these, I think, for the past 4 days. I told you Sheila had designed some new earrings that are studs, because I told her we needed some studs. And so she sent me a few of each design first, and then she's got lots more coming on the way. So I will have those on my website tonight. But these I love. They have like a little stud up here, and then this little piece you put on the back before you know, put it together. And I just love it. I think it's, I don't know, it's interesting, but yet it's not too big. And they don't hurt at all. I don't find myself wanting to take them out, you know, as soon as I get home. And they come in like the silver and the rose gold. And she said you could switch the backs, but I don't know if I would do that. I would probably just leave whatever color I had on, but you know, you could do whatever you want. So love those, and I think that is it. So I hope you guys have a good, fun night tonight, and hopefully I'll see you again this weekend, and see you then. Bye-bye.